My name's Russell Eastaugh. I'm here to give a bit of an introduction to this week's Regan Van Rooy newsletter on African tax issues. This week we're looking at an interesting trend across Africa of a number of countries introducing taxes on undistributed profits. Now, what does that mean? It's bad enough, I guess, as we've got used to in Africa, paying withholding tax on profits when they are distributed. Having already paid tax in the company when the profits were earned, then the extra tax as you distribute them to shareholders. This is being made worse by what we're seeing a bit of a trend of a tax on undistributed profits. So you're now left in a position where you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you distribute the profits, extra tax, which really impacts the returns to the shareholder. Now, even if you leave the profits invested in the company, you could be facing an additional tax, a withholding tax, as if you had distributed them, which is harsh. Now, what have we seen? Nigeria had this rule for some time. For closed companies, they've extended it to foreign companies. Kenya has a tax, and there was a case on it recently. Tanzania has gone one step further and just said, whatever you do, you have this extra tax. If you don't distribute the profits within 12 months, you have the tax. Ethiopia, it happens pretty much automatically unless you can show you've reinvested it. And there's some obviously steps that go through. Nigeria and Kenya, it's much more subjective, as you have to be able to show that you could not have distributed the profits without detriment to your business. Obviously, the challenge is to produce that evidence and make sure it's going to hold up and not be too glib about it. And the case in Kenya was quite harsh and held that the company could have done more, should have done more to demonstrate it needed the profits in the business and could have perhaps sought an advance ruling from the tax authority. Anyway, read all about it in the newsletter, and then we can have a conversation if necessary to see how to reduce your exposure to this, how to try to stop this tax applying, or take other planning measures. Okay, cheerio.